What's happening to Bigger Pockets? It's Matt Faircloth. So today we're going to talk about something very interesting, which is, should you get private money from your family and your friends? And that's something that's an interesting topic because a lot of people that are looking to raise private money may have friends and family that are lined up saying, hey, I'd love to invest with you. Or you see that you have friends and family that you know have ready capital that's available to put into your business. For whatever reason it is, it might make sense for you to start with friends and family to invest in your business. But then there's the other side of it, there's some cons. So we're going to talk about pros and cons of working with family members, okay? And then I'm going to give you guys a few tips at the end that really are going to address maybe some concerns you guys might have about talking to friends and family in general about investing with you. Stick around to the very end. Make sure you watch this whole thing because I've got some tips for you guys at the end of it. Make sure you check out my book, Raising Private Capital. You can go to Bigger Pockets and use this coupon code LIVEPRIVATEMONEY to get a copy of this. And in this book, I talk a lot about how to do deals with friends and family. But today's conversation is going to be some overview of that too. Okay, so here we go. So here are some pros of working with friends and family that may want to invest with you. And I'm talking, this could be immediate family, like your parents or your siblings or your cousins, your uncles, whatever it is. Immediate family or in friends, it could be your very, very, very best friend in the whole wide world, or it could be someone that you knew from high school, whatever it is. When I say friends and family, that's what I mean by that. So the first pro in working with friends and family is that, and this one's pretty straight up, right? Like, they like you. I hope they like you. They like you because you're you, okay? And they might want to invest with you because you're you. And then you have that rapport with them because you are their nephew or their son or their sibling or whatever it is. Or, you know, you're that awesome person that's done a lot of great things for them over life as a friend of theirs or whatever it is. They like and trust you because you're you. Okay? Not because you are this juggernaut real estate investor, which you are too, okay? Don't discount that. But they like and trust you because you're you, not because of your real estate reputation, okay? So if you've never done a deal before and you've done a few of the other things I talk about in my book for the prerequisites for private money, and you've done those things and you're ready to start raising, friends and family might make sense because these people like and trust you because you're you and you're awesome and they know that, right? They're already aware of your awesomeness. And so that's a great place to start, and that's an easy pro, so you don't have to go and prove yourself as a real estate investor to them to establish trust with them. Okay, that's the first pro, easy, right? The next one is real estate private money investing is a phenomenal way to build wealth. I firmly believe these people are not doing you a favor. They're not coming in to help you out. They are building their wealth by working with you, right? And what's great about that, you get to share the gift of wealth building and creating financial freedom perhaps for them in working with you. And you get to share that gift with your friends and family. If you structure deals the right way and you think about win-win arrangements and ways to make them wealthy too, right? And to hook them up just as much as you're getting hooked up, and don't be greedy about it, and make sure your private lenders are making plenty of returns on their money as well. If you do that, you are taking care of those in your network, those that are near and dear to you that you care very much about, through giving them wealth building, giving them that gift. Because again, they're not doing you a favor, you're offering them an opportunity. This is a win-win, okay? And so if you're thinking that they're doing you a favor, let go of that. Now, the next pro we're working with friends and family is that they are likely, if they're happy, and also remember that you're awesome, okay? They remember that you're awesome. So they're likely going to take their awesome son or their awesome nephew or their awesome best friend from high school and refer it to their friends after they've done a deal with you and you actually paid them back. They're going to be even more eager to hook you up and refer you to their friends or their neighbors or their whoever that they happen to know in their circles, right? Because you're their awesome friend that they know is awesome. And now you've also proven to them that you can do what you said you were going to do and produce them great returns on real estate investments. So once you do your first deal, friends and family are great referral partners, okay? I'm good at real estate, I'm not good at spelling. Referrals, okay? So they're great referral partners for you. And they're gonna take care of you because you're awesome, remember? Okay, so now, let's put the cons in red, and it's okay. It's not because they're bad, it's so that they stand out, and you might wanna stop, okay? Like red, okay? the biggest thing that people view as cons, and this is a lot of times where people might not want to put friends and family in their real estate deals, and this is most likely what people tell me when I suggest that they start with friends and family, is what if it goes wrong? What if the deal goes sour? What if it goes upside down? What if I lose their money? I couldn't face my mother again if I knew I lost my mother's money or something like that. I get that, and that's a big, right? And we'll address that at the end. I can't imagine the fear you would have around that. I can't imagine you having to face your mother after you losing, $100,000 of her hard-earned money or something like that. So I get that's a con, okay? And I'm not discounting that. That is a real con to discuss, okay? Now, I have an answer to that, but we'll talk about that in a second, okay? The second reason, I had a friend that, it was a relative of mine that leased her home. She moved to a new home, okay? Lived in one home, moved to another one, retained the last home that she lived in. She had a friend of hers rent the house out from her, okay? She didn't get a lease. She didn't get a contract because, hey, they're friends, right? It's no big deal. I have my friend live in my house. You'll pay me on time, won't you? Because we're like that, right? We're friends. You're going to take care of me. And they did for a little while. And then they started having financial difficulties. Then they started having this. They started having that. And unfortunately, the friendship ended. But even worse, my relative that ended up doing this ended up getting in major financial trouble because of this ex-friend of hers that wasn't paying rent. And even further, she couldn't file eviction. You know why? She didn't have a lease, right? So you never know, first of all. And second, it's just good to protect yourself with paperwork because you never know. But also, it's good to, kind of establish a standard that if you're going to lease a property to a friend, get a lease. If you're going to borrow money from a family member, my mother lends money to me, okay? My mama lends me money for my business and invests equity in my company. She knows I'm going to pay her back. She knows it's there. She knows I'm good for it. She knows my business is going to be able to sustain it. But you know what? I still do loan agreements with my mama, okay? You guys should too. Even if your friends, family, whatever is investing with you, I know that there is that level of trust. And they know you would never slight them, and there's just that, you're tight like that, and you got your secret handshakes and everything, and you guys are tight. But I can tell you, beyond all that, you still need to have paperwork to protect you, okay? So it is very tempting, and this is a con, to not check all the boxes, dot all the I's, cross all the T's when a family invests with you, okay? Let's just call that paperwork. Okay? And I underline that one because it's very important that you still do that. But a con in working with friends and family is they may even offer it up. Like, don't even worry about a loan agreement. Don't hire a lawyer to write this thing up. Don't don't put a mortgage on the property. It's okay. I know you're good for it. Do it anyway, okay? So the last one in working with friends and family, and this is something that may come up if somebody, again, this stems from this one, okay? That they like and trust you because you're you. You're awesome. We know it. They know it. Everybody knows you're awesome, okay? So they like and trust you because you're you, and so they might say, oh, you don't have to tell me about the deal. Here's the loan. It's okay. I trust you. I know you got this and everything like that. The problem is, they might not actually understand what they're getting themselves into. And it might be tempting for you because, hey, it's only my Uncle Charlie. That's all right. It's my Aunt Sally, whatever it is. I don't have to bother explaining them about this real estate investment because they believe me. They think I'm awesome, right? I'm going to go ahead and just take their money and get them into a deal, and they may not understand what it is they got themselves into. Okay, now, I'm going to address each of those cons. I'm going to bring it home with how you guys need to view working with friends and family in general, okay? Now, here's my addressing of the cons, okay? What if it goes wrong? I'm going to skip that one or do that one at the end. Paperwork, like I said, do the paperwork, man. It's okay. Don't ever not do the loan agreements or proper equity agreements with friends and family when they invest with you. That's real simple. Just do it, even though they tell you, oh, we don't need to do that. Yes, you do, okay? Last one. If they don't understand the deal, then that's on you, because part of the job of the deal provider, for folks that provide opportunities to those to invest with us, part of your job is to educate, okay? Is to educate people on how they can make money outside of the stock market and through investing with you in your business, okay? That is part of your role in this transaction. So it is your duty to explain to them and to make sure they understand what they're getting themselves into. Even if they're friends and family, they like you because you're awesome and they know you're awesome and they want to do a deal with you no matter what, they still need to understand what they're getting themselves into. They need to know what the timelines are, when they're going to get their money back, because that's probably what's going to come up. And say, oh, my nephew, it's been a month now. I'd like to get that money back. You're like, I put you in a 5-year deal, Uncle Charlie. 5 years from now you can have your money back. And oh, you didn't tell me that. I'd like to have it back in a month so I can buy a new house or I can buy a boat or send my daughter to college. If they don't understand what they're getting themselves into, you are beholden to all kinds of curveballs that they may throw at you because they don't understand the deal. Okay? So explain it to them. Do lots of paperwork, and the what if it goes wrong thing, man, this brings this whole thing back, okay? They like and trust you. They think you're awesome. They're doing this for wealth building and all this, but do not do sketchy deals, ever, okay? Don't do deals that are real lean or only going to work if everything goes right. Just don't do deals like that. Underwrite super conservatively, and even with friends and family or with investors that you meet, in Bigger Pockets or anywhere else in the world, do deals that have some room to fail, okay? And it's okay if it does, because maybe you don't make as much profit, but the failure comes out of your profit versus out of them, okay? So just don't do deals that are super sketchy. Do deals that have some padding in them and everything like that. That addresses what if it goes wrong. And I'll bring it home with this, okay? You need to believe in your business. And if you guys don't believe in your real estate business and believe in it well enough to put people you love and trust into your business, that if you don't think that it's solid enough to sustain their income and to take care of them and to produce the returns you said you were going to, you need to take another look at your business first before you go and put this thing in front of friends and family, because that means if you're not comfortable putting this thing in front of friends and family, that means that you're probably not comfortable enough that your business is going to produce a return for those you love and generate wealth building for them. Okay? So take another look at it. It just means you're not ready yet. Take a look at what you built and make sure that it's really great and it's going to produce great wealth building returns and that it's got plenty of collateral and that they're going to be protected. Okay? Because if that's the fear you have, then you're not ready to put anyone into your deals. Because there's really I get you love your mother very much, but there's no difference between your mother and somebody you meet on Bigger Pockets. Okay? They're the same person. So believe in your business. Make sure you've got something established first that you're so comfortable you put your loved ones into it. Okay? That's what I got for you today. Leave comments. Let me know what you guys think. Okay? And as I always say, have a great and profitable week. Thanks for watching.